the pencil from there? There was a pencil.
Oh, yeah, it's down.
Next time bring your own pencil then. A sharpened one. Quick! So how come here? Put this pencil over there. Okay, so we are going to start working on the warm-up, okay? So you are going to give me the point that lies midway between each pair of points, right? For instance, the point that lies midway is the midpoint. You already know everything. Good job. Guys, this module is very good. You are not going to make any silly mistake. You are going to make genuine mistakes. Good? Right? So again, at least you know one thing, I'm not going to make any silly mistake. If I'm making a mistake, it's because I don't actually know anything. Good? So that's the positive part. Be happy about it. Be happy? Yay! Okay. So who is going to give me the midpoint of AB? Go ahead. 3, 3. Midpoint of CD. Go ahead. Negative 2, 2. Midpoint of EF. Ethan.
Negative 1.5, negative 1.
4. Go ahead. Negative 4, 2. And IJ. Yeah, buddy, go ahead. 2, negative 2. Okay, guys, today we are going to start working on perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector, as you can see from the name. So if you have a line and it is bisected, that is divided into 2 equal halves by another line, that line is also perpendicular or making a 90-degree angle with the baseline. This line, the red line, will be called a perpendicular bisector. Bisector, once again, it means it will divide the other line into 2 equal halves. And it will be perpendicular, meaning thereby it will be at a 90-degree angle, right? Everything makes sense? Say makes sense.
Makes sense.
Good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, so we are going to quickly write the definition of a perpendicular bisector. Write it down with me. A perpendicular bisector is a line segment or a ray that passes through the midpoint and is perpendicular. So this is the sign symbol for saying perpendicular, and is perpendicular to the line segment. Good? Now, if you look at our first theorem, it says if a point is on the perpendicular bisector of a segment, then it is equidistant. Equidistant means, yeah, distance is equal, or it is equally away from the end points of the segment. So if this is the segment AB, and we have a perpendicular bisector on it, that is CD. In that case, point C would be, in other words, AC would be equal to CB. Or in other words, point C would be equidistant from A and B. Perfect. So we are going to use this theorem of perpendicular bisector, and we are going to find the length of EF. Now, if you look here, FG is a perpendicular bisector. What are the 2 symbols that tell us that FG is a perpendicular bisector? 2 symbols. Aditya, just give me one.
The right angle symbol.
Right angle symbol, that tells us these 2 lines are perpendicular to each other. And bisector, Ahan.
EG and GH are perpendicular to each other.
They are congruent to each other, and we know by this pink line, right, that two segments are congruent to each other. So we know that FG is a perpendicular bisector. That would mean that F would be equidistant from E and F would be equidistant from H. In other words, EF, the length of EF would be equal to length of FH. Perfect. We know EF is equal to 4A minus 15. We know FH is equal to, from here we get 5A. 3A? Oh, 3A. 3A is equal to 3? No? 3A is equal to? From here we get A is equal to 81. 27 times 3. No? A is equal to? 9. Okay. And here we have our final answer. Question done. No? Why not? Oh, we have to find EF, right? So to find EF, we are going to write EF is equal to 4A minus 15. That is 4 times 9 minus 15. That would be 28. No? Oh, 21. So we get length of EF is equal to 21 what? Units. All good? All good? Yes. Say good. Good. Good job. You're so good, all of you. Okay, now we are going to look at the converse of the perpendicular bisector theorem. It says if a point is equidistant from the endpoints of a segment, then the point will be on the perpendicular bisector. So we are going to find xy. We want to find xy. How are we going to find xy? Just don't tell me xy is equal to 22.4. Yeah. So Vikram came first. Now Aditya. Okay. Wx is equal to Wz. Perfect. Yeah, but if I want to prove by SSS, then?
Oh, then we know that Wy is in both triangles, Wxy and Wzy.
So Wy would be equal to Wy? For these two, what is the reason? Given? Right? This information is already given to us. Right, everyone? Okay, from here, what can we write? We know that it is a perpendicular bisector, right? Because we are using the converse. I want to use SSS. Yeah. XY is equal to YZ. It would be by? XY would be equal to Y of a perpendicular bisector. Again, you will not be asked to write these theorems. Got it? Yes. I've just practiced it. So definition of perpendicular bisector. From here we get xy is equal to 22.4, and the reason would be substitution. Okay. So we get the answer xy is equal to 22.4. Now the new thing. Okay, guys, because this module will have a lot of things to remember, right? A lot of different points of concurrencies, or in other words, where different lines are meeting at a point. Those points are inside triangle, they are outside triangle. So for instance, today we are doing perpendicular bisector, then we are going to do angle bisector. After that, I'm going to do median and altitudes in 2 different days so that you can remember that. So there are a lot of lines we are going to study about, and how these lines are related to each other, or how these lines are related to the vertices, what are the points where they meet together. I would say start making a table for yourself. For instance, the first column of the table should be about line, like Today we are doing perpendicular bisector, so your first row should be perpendicular bisector. Second should be their point of concurrency, which we are going to do now. It should be circumcenter. Then the last column can be their feature, or in other words, you can write that the circumcenter is equidistant from all the vertices. Start creating this table. If you have this table for each and every lesson that we are covering, it is going to be very helpful for you before the test. Okay? So start making it at home. Okay, now we are going to look at circumcenter. So when three or more lines intersect at a common point, these lines are called concurrent lines. The point of intersection of concurrent lines is called point of concurrency. That is the point where they all meet together. A triangle has three sides, so it has three perpendicular bisectors. So I want you all to draw a triangle over here. So if this is a triangle A, B, C, it will have three perpendicular bisectors. One would be between BC. I'm going to name it as D. One perpendicular bisector would be between AC. I'm going to name it as A. And one perpendicular bisector would be between AB. I'm going to name it as F. All these perpendicular bisectors, they will meet at a point, and we call this point the point of concurrency. We call it circumcenter. Now I have a question. What do you think will be the relationship between the circumcenter and all the vertices? This is the circumcenter, and you have the three vertices, right? A, B, C. So the circumcenter, Ananya, it will be at the same distance from all the vertices, right? Because it is on the perpendicular bisector. And any point that is on the perpendicular bisector, it is equidistant from the endpoints, right? So that means the perpendicular bisector, it will be equidistant from all the vertices. All good with this? Please remember this. Draw it, put a star next to it so you won't forget. Because these are the features that would come up on your test. Okay, so let's read it. The bisectors are concurrent lines. The point of concurrency of perpendicular bisector of a triangle is called the circumcenter of the triangle. And the perpendicular bisectors of a triangle intersect at a point called the circumcenter that is equidistant from the vertices. And you can all see that it will be equidistant from all the vertices. Good? Say good. Good. Very good. Okay guys, now we are going to find the length of BF. Guys, how many of you remember BFF, the Lego Girl song, or I don't know, My Little Pony? Yeah? You don't know My Little Pony? What are you doing here? You had Applejack in it, and who else? Yeah, there are some few ponies running inside that Applejack, right? Applejack? Applebee's? Okay, how many of you remember My Little Pony? So guys, what was the song from? Third period was not able to help me. It was my BF, my best friend, forever and ever. Lego Girls, right? It's Lego Girls or My Little Pony? I'm going to ask my kids when I go home, but for now, Lego Girls? Oh, okay, good job. Someone remembers that. Second period was not able to give me any answer. They don't remember the song. Do you all remember that? Lego Girls? You know my, no, Lego building, the buildings. It's a show. Yeah. Shh. So my 7-year-old who is turning 8 on 25th, this year her birthday is Lego Girls theme. Even the snacks are in shape of blocks. Yeah. So you get some exposure about Lego Girls, you know. So what were the names? They were Andrea. She watches them all the time. Yeah, give me another name. Olivia, right? Yeah. Yeah. Stephanie, yeah. So guys, why don't you watch that? It's a good show, clean show. Okay? And your parents is also going to approve it. But you are already watching so much screen, so don't do that. Okay, let's see. So, it all started from BF. So guys, here is the BF. But we are not trying to find the best friend of forever. We are just going to find this BF. We are being told that D is the circumcenter. If D is the circumcenter, it will be equidistant from E, F, and G. If D is the circumcenter, it will be equidistant from E, F, and G. No? Why not? It will be equidistant from A, B, and C. Remember that, okay? So now we are given that this whole length is AC. It is equal to 9 units. We have the length DE, this length, it is equal to 1.83. We have the length DF, this length is equal to 1.53. These are all the things that are given to us in the question. We want to find BF, but not BFF. We are just sticking with BF, okay? How can we find it?
So we can see that in triangle BDA,
Okay.
BD is bisecting BA,
Mm-hmm.
meaning that the diagonals are equidistant from D,
Okay.
and then that means that BD is also 1.8.
I won't mind, seriously. I won't. Yeah, Prahlad, go ahead.
So since you know that AC is equal to 9, and we know that ET is a perpendicular bisector, that means that EC is equal to 4.5.
Good.
And since
So he told us that EC is equal to 4.5. Do you all agree with that? Yes? Now you have DE 1.83, you have EC 4.5. Who is going to tell me how are we going to find CD? We are going to find CD using? Go ahead everyone, quick. So you are going to write CD squared is equal to DE squared plus EC squared, right? From here you get 1.83 squared plus 4.5, the whole quantity squared, and we get CD squared is equal to... Yeah, I shouldn't. Okay, quick. CD squared is equal to? Prahlad, go ahead.
23.59.
We are just going to keep it to 2 decimal places. 23.59. And then to find CD, you are going to take the square root, right? You did cube root, square root, kids. Guys, is everyone done here with the test? What is the cube root of 64?
4.
And you were not able to use your brain on the test? Yes? Yes. Okay, so give me. CD is equal to, go ahead, Akshay. So we are going to round it to 4.86. Okay guys, now we have our CD as 4.86 units. How can we use this information to find BF? Yeah.
So use the Pythagorean theorem
To find?
FC.
Good. So let's start from this step. We are going to write FC squared is equal to DF. Sorry. FC squared is equal to DC squared plus
No,
minus, right? Yes? Minus DF squared. Do you all understand why are we subtracting? Because CD was the hypotenuse, right? Good? So that's why we are subtracting it. Okay, quickly give me DC is equal to 1 sorry, 4.86 the whole quantity squared minus 1.53 the whole quantity squared. When you subtract this, you get, go ahead. 20 point? What did you get? 21.27 is equal to FC squared. In other words, FC is equal to FC is, let me go ahead. 4.61 units, right? So now we have FC. Are we looking for FC or something else? BF, right? BFF, best friends forever. So BF would be equal to FC, right? So from here we get BF is equal to what? So you can just leave it as 4.61. Okay. If there is any specific instruction on the test, I'm going to write it, but I don't remember it. Okay. All good?
Yes.
Perfect. Now the next one. They want to install a fountain in the triangular garden. Where should they put the fountain so that it is equidistant from the vertices? Where should they install the fountain so it is equidistant from all the vertices? Only one hand. That's really so sad. And same hands. That's even sadder. And the rest of you can't use your brain. You never used it yesterday for cube root of 64. You forgot it at home. Right? Shreyas, go ahead.
0.6.
It is 0,4. I know it. You can't see it clearly. So this is called the point of intersection. That is circumcenter. It is equidistant from the. Good job. From the vertices. All good? So we are going to, this will be the point that will be equidistant from all the vertices. Okay guys, now I'm going to do the exit ticket with you. I'm so nice, right?
Yes.
I know that. Okay, so suppose you want to write the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AC. Someone gives me the coordinates of A. 2, 1. Someone give me the coordinates of C. It is C. Coordinates of C. Go ahead. It is 16, 3. If you want to find the perpendicular bisector, it will go through the midpoint. Yes, perpendicular bisector will go through the. Give me the midpoint quickly. Give me the midpoint of AC. Quick. You all should be done. What are you waiting for? You all should have the midpoint. You are taking so long. Vikram, come first, then Aditya. Aditya, go ahead. He's saying 9, 2. Guys, do you agree?
Yes.
Midpoint? So it will be somewhere over here. Because it's a perpendicular bisector, so we need perpendicular slope. So that a line would go through it, right? So first of all, give me the slope of AC. Slope of AC, slope of AC, slope of AC, all same hands going. Rishabh, go ahead.
1/14.
Rishabh, say it again.
1/7.
1/7. So the perpendicular slope of AC would be -7. So if I want to write an equation of a line when I have a slope and I have a point, I use which form? Point slope form. That is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, and this will be my x1 and this will be y1. Good?
Yes.
So let's substitute in the values. So it would be y minus 2. Y minus 2? No?
Oh, yes.
Y minus 2?
Yes.
Okay. Is equal to -7 times x plus 9. Minus 9. Okay. From here we get y minus 2 is equal to -7x minus 63. Plus 63. From here I get y is equal to -7x plus 61. Plus 65. So this is an equation that represents the perpendicular bisector of the line. Now remember, whenever you are finding the perpendicular bisector, you are always going to first find the midpoint. Is it clear? Then you are going to find the perpendicular slope. Good? And then you are substituting both these values in point slope form. So for each perpendicular bisector, if I'm giving you it on the test, this question will have 4 points. Because I will be looking for the midpoint, I will be looking for your perpendicular slope, I will be looking for that you were able to substitute the values in point slope form, and lastly your final equation. Is it clear? 4 points. Good? Now take out a graph paper. Or even if you are using your slope intercept form, which is actually wrong, which we did in integrated 1. It should not be done with slope intercept form. It should always be done with point slope form. That's the right mathematical way. But I remember in integrated 1 book they had that. Y is equal to mx plus b, and they were substituting it. Although it should not be done. Okay, now you are going to take out a graph paper. You should have your rulers out. We are going to find the circumcenter of the triangle ABC. We are given the coordinates -4, 2, 2, 4, and 4, -4. You all are working on graph paper, okay? So let's first of all start by plotting these coordinate points. We have -4, 2. It will go here. We have 2, 4. 2, 4 would go here. That is B. 2, 4. This is A. And then C is 4, -4. Now make sure you connect all these points using a ruler, straight line. We want to find the circumcenter. And on the test, if you get a question, you are going to get a question which numbers would be totally different. Okay? You all know that. But if you're finding the circumcenter, this is the work I expect from you, because this is how my rubrics are. This question carries a lot of points. So we are going to find the perpendicular bisector of AB first. And then later we are going to find the perpendicular bisector of BC. Because Circumcenter is a point where perpendicular bisectors meet. So even if two perpendicular bisectors are meeting at a point, it is still going to give me the circumcenter, right? So I don't need to find the third one. And on the test, you will not be given the choice to see which perpendicular bisectors you are finding. I'm going to tell you exactly which perpendicular bisectors I want to see. Clear?
So are you just going to find, after you find the perpendicular bisector, are you just going to do the
Systems of equations, of course, right? Because then the two lines are going to meet at a point. All good. So let's start, everyone. We are first going to find the perpendicular bisector of AB. To find the perpendicular bisector of AB, we need the midpoint of AB, and you all know how to find the midpoint. Based on that, you are going to give me the midpoint. You have the midpoint? You have the midpoint? Yeah, go ahead. Negative 1, comma 3. So it would be negative 1, comma 3 would be here. Now we need the slope of AB, and the slope of AB is, guys, we just found the slope. You all should know how to find the slope. Aishi, go ahead. Slope of AB is, sorry, 1 over 3. If this is the slope of AB, then perpendicular slope of AB would be, Umi, go ahead, negative 3. So when you are going to start working, you should give me the midpoint. You should give me the perpendicular slope. Good? This is how my rubrics are for this question. Then you are going to substitute these values into y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Who is going to help me substitute in the values? Come on, use your brains. You all carry one, although I'm not sure whether yesterday you brought the brain or not, but today you should have it, right? Jasmine, are you going to help me substitute in the values?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
1 minus 3
Yeah.
equals negative 3 times x plus 1.
X plus 1. From here we get y minus 3 is equal to negative 3x minus 3, or y is equal to negative 3, y is equal to minus 3x minus 6, right? No? No? Okay. So make sure you show me this step and this step. These all steps have points on my rubrics. I'm repeating it again. Now we are going to find the perpendicular bisector of the line BC. So perpendicular bisector of the line BC. So first step is to find midpoint. Good, good, good. Give me the midpoint. Midpoint of BC is, Vivek, go ahead. It is 3, 0. So we will have the midpoint over here. Once we have the midpoint at 3, 0, next we find slope. Slope of BC would be slope of BC. Arisha, give me the slope of BC. Go ahead. Slope of BC. Negative 4. And then the perpendicular slope of BC would be 1/4. When we have these two quantities, we are going to substitute them into y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. Who is going to help me substitute in the values? Same hands going up. Someone else, try. Sadia. Yeah. It is y is equal to 1/4 times. Good. From here we get y is equal to 1 over 4x minus 3 over 4. Right, everyone? Yes? Sure? No? Yes? So here we have our midpoint. Here we have our slope. We substituted in the point slope form and we got our equation. Because these two lines are meeting together at a point, that means we are going to solve our system of equations. So we are going to write minus 3x is equal to 1/4 x minus 3 over 4, or negative 12x is equal to x minus 3. Good? Right? Yes? Negative 13x is equal to, or x is equal to, and we are done, right? Oh, we have to find y. So we all know y is equal to negative 3x from this equation, right? So that would be negative 3 times 3 over 13. That would be negative 1 over 13. No? It will be? So the point of concurrency is (3 over 13, comma negative 9 over 13. So everyone remember, these are all the points that I want to see on the question. So 11 points in all. Okay? 11 points in all. Good? This question will carry 11 points. So remember that. If you are missing something, you know why are you losing point. Good? Okay, all set. You have 9 minutes. I should give you some questions to work on, right? Yes? Why you say yeah? Okay, here you go. I love you all, you know that. Don't fight, be nice to each other. You all love each other, right?